Okay, so before we can do anything else, we need to deal with the fact that, well, everyone's fatigued, and also the mechs need a bit of repair work done on them. We'll do that one last. We'll go through all the rest of them first.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule. Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
We need to do something actually to try and improve the... I wonder if we could do that. Look at the heat efficiency go right up. Ammo, LOM, clan. Yeah. So we've got 12 salvos. The missiles. We've got a ton and a half left. So we can add a medium laser and a double heatsink. If we take that out, I'll put in the second double heatsink. Oops, need a clan double heatsink there. We can now fire everything all the time. And we've got a bit of space to bump the armour up to maximum.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
In theory, the firepower's gone down on the adder there. In practice, it's gone up because it could fire, it maybe do both PPCs, and then on the next turn, it's harder. You can only fire one, and it's harder to hit with that one, and it's easier for the enemies to hit it. This way, it can keep moving, keep firing constantly. Plus, it's got some indirect capability which we didn't have before.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So that's all of our mechs. We now need to look at this mislinks we've picked up. And it's actually in good condition, really. Yep, we've lost some of the weaponry. Well, basically all of the weaponry. But we've still got basically a mech. Need to put a double heatsink in there. Yeah, it's a bit much, but we can certainly do something here. That'll do for the moment. Basically, it's going to be a workable mech.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Now, we want 5 days for fatigue. If you look at some of the people, Raga and Fett are fatigued for 5 days. Now, with what we've got in the engineering bay, we've got 2 mech bays and automation. So basically, those 2 mech bays both work at 100% efficiency.
Nice to see you down
What this
here,
means
Joe.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. If we move this up to the first thing, 1 mech bay will be working on this permanently. At the same time, the other mech bay will be working on these other 4 mechs. Those 4 mechs, which are abnormal mechs that we're using, they're all going to be ready at the same time in 5 days that we run out of fatigue. So that is an ideal thing. It's something you need to pay attention to. You don't want... You want to try and get things ready when you can and take full advantage of your multiple mech bays. So it may mean some shuffling things around like we've had to here. But it can pay off in, sort of in time saved, because time is money, because ultimately you've got this financial report every month that sort of is chewing up money. So the less time you can use while sort of repairs are going on, the better. So let's just advance time a bit.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
So there we go. All our mechs are ready. There's 4 days to go still on the mist links, but that's fine because we're not using that right now. So this is the sort of thing we're going to have to be doing after every mission. What I'll probably be doing going forward is I'm going to be cutting out some of that because, let's face it, it's, well, you don't want to see that every time. Likewise, if we do another blackout mission, which we don't appear to have any at the moment, but if we were to do another one of those, I'll probably cut out the travel between the 2 waypoints once you've cleared the first one and going to the second one. Because again, that's just, there's no point watching that for the sake of watching it. You've seen it once, you know what happens. Now, what do we have? So there's a duo-duel, but that's against Hell's Horses, which we don't want to do because we're trying to improve our standing with Hell's Horses. Or there's this assassination mission for Hell's Horses. How are we doing with reputation with them? Okay, we're up to 54, so we've got to get to 79 before the next improvement. But that is what we'll go for. We'll hit accept. Everyone's ready. Actually, before we do that, we ought to quickly pop into the barracks. In fact, actually, we also need to make sure that we've got work. We're still doing work on the ship. Going to get the lounge done. Want to try and get our morale up a bit, because at the moment we're at 13 morale, which basically means we're going to be losing resolve every round, which could have a problem in some circumstances. So we want to try and get up to at least sort of this area here. But anyway, that is for the future. For now, we are going to do this assassination mission. So there we are. Everyone's... I've forgotten it again. I was going to go to the barracks. So quickly check. Anyone got... yes. Fett has enough. Now Fett is in the Arctic Cheetah. Well, actually no, it's the same thing for everyone. Everyone wants to get more tactics. And the Arctic Cheetah...
Mech Warrior training complete.
What do you need, Commander?
Yes, Travag.
Good to go.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Piloting also reduces your randomness on your initiative, so it's not bad to get that as well.
Training complete.
Standing by.
Okay, that's that done. We can finally do the mission. So, assassination mission. Negotiate. Maximum payout. Accept. Everyone's ready to go. We hit deploy, and I stop the recording while it spends an age loading. Okay, so here we go. So this is an example of what I was talking about last video. This is one where we can deploy. We choose where we deploy. And it looks like we've got some allies with us on our side as well. Okay. So we've got to eliminate the wanted mech warrior over there. And also there's supporting government forces over there. So they're totally separated from each other. So. And you see it's showing us on the left of the screen information. If we start, say, here, we've got a nice big mountain between us and the target. Give us a bit of cover, let us get close. Okay, so there's also a support lance. So what have they got? They've got a galleon light tank, a skulker, a wheeled scout, and harasser twins. Okay. And so there's a supporting local government and yeah, there's a support lance near the wanted mech warrior. But anyway,
What do you need, Commander?
we just need to get started. So that is a weapons carrier, LOM, okay. So that's probably just a light carrier. Battle armor might as well just brace because they're not going to be getting off just yet.
Let's see what we got.
Commander. Aye, aye.
You sometimes get that calculating, basically. It's when it's not worked out exactly. So what have we got on our side? We've got a Valkyrie. Or Valkyrie C, more accurately. Let's have a look at our guys, actually. So what is it? There's a Valkyrie C. So medium pulse laser LOM-10. An APC. 2 LOM-5s, 2 Streak SOM-4s and a couple of machine guns. A Firemoth. LOM-5 and an AMS and a broken LOM-5, unfortunately. And another Sentinel. Okay. So it's a total of 30 LOMs.
Awaiting orders.
So that's not bad.
Roger
That should tie up the other lance for a bit. Because at the end of the day, the local government lance will probably be trying to, or one of the local government lances is going to have to deal with our support lance, effectively, our allies. So it lets us fight these guys. So they've got a Valkyrie, okay. Firemoth. So basically at this point, everyone's just moving because everything's got spawn protection or what have you. So we've got this initial round where everyone's just moving. There's not going to be any shooting on either side as far as I'm aware at this point. It's not going to be until next round. I think in theory you can fire on this round, but if it's something that hasn't moved yet, the hit chance is something like 0.2%. However, there is one exception to this. And that is if you've got enemies got turrets, or you're fighting something with turrets or buildings, and you've got a shot at them, They don't move, buildings, so they don't have spawn protection. So now all the spawn protection's been removed. So let's see, what was there? There's a Striker 1, a Weapons Carrier LOM, the Valkyrie, okay, so there's 3 there, and then there's the 4 we know about over there, okay. Given the distance, the battle armor isn't going to be getting off just yet, so better for them to brace. If they were to reserve, they'd
What do you need, Commander?
that would,
Time to pour on the speed.
if they were to reserve, that would mean that they have a penalty to their initiative next round. Okay, so 30% there, 15%, okay. No brainer, go for the Striker. Oh, well worth it. So 80 points of damage, giving him something to think about. Valkyrie's moving up. I think we're winning the, yeah, see, so we've done, he's got 105, we know he's got 105 total, we don't know what he's on, in theory, apart from the fact that we know we've done 80 points of damage. So, he's only got 25 points of armour left on that side.
Standing by.
So, if we can
We'll go.
get a good shot in on him, let's just tab through our targets. So, the weapons carrier has 25% chance, the striker 56%, and 30%. So, the striker is the one we've already hit before and has got the damage. We know that. It's not showing it here because basically it's depending on which unit you got selected. But we'll take that. See allies fire moth. Get shoot.
Ready for orders.
Oh, there's a cyclone out there as well. We haven't seen that before. He must have some sort of stealth to some degree that's making him hard at sea. But we got 50% chance, and yeah, you see we hit the front. That was the Wolfhound that took the front armour off, and it was the Adder that did the serious damage to the left. LOMs.
Roger that.
Panic level critical, that's reasonable. Because, yeah, we hit him once there. A bit more there, yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Location confirmed.
He's not got the range, so he just moves up. He's in wood, so at least he's got some cover from that. Now it's our guys. Our allies. That's a fair amount of damage for the Skulker. Unfortunately, our allies haven't been that smart because they didn't actually move unless they've got Ace Pilot. But there's no mention of Ace Pilot, so. But the enemy didn't shoot back, so that's something. Because of course, if you don't move, you're not generating any evasion. It makes you a lot easier target. Our friendly Valkyrie is taking some missiles of some sort there, it looks like. But it's still in the game. That's what matters. So this is a striker near us, I think. Yeah, I think it's going for. So 30 points of damage. Yeah, we're well ahead on the damage dealing front. We've done a lot more than we've taken. I bet done some damage to their harasser, or our allies have. Wheeled scout. Yeah, you see that's the APC that didn't move on our side. Had an easy shot, didn't have any evasion to avoid. Mech of some sort. That's going to be the Cyclone. Okay. Light PPC. So it's got 2 light PPCs, that Cyclone. That's going to be quite nasty. We're going to want to try and take that out. Weapons carrier LOM. Okay, fair number of missiles it sounded like then, but only got hit by 3. We'll take that. It's not too bad. We can live with that sort of level of incoming fire, I'd say. So, next round.
What do you need, Commander?
Apex is on the adder. Right.
On the way, nice and slow.
So, that's the... Let's see what we've got. So, the weapons carrier, LOM 20 on it, okay. Striker already damaged, 28%. Valkyrie, LOM 10 and ER medium laser, so about 20%. And Cyclone. Okay, we already decided the Cyclone is a nasty target, so...
Primary target damage.
And it's our primary target. Okay.
Orders.
We haven't yet, though. We need to remember to change the order for this. But in the meantime,
Position.
he's going to move up. We're going to go for the striker, just see if we can get...
Yep.
Coordinates received.
Alright, so... Our options are weapons carrier, 43% chance. 50% chance. I think we're going to go for the weapons carrier. Because it's got 35, yeah. So 2 hits on the side, or 2 hits on the front is enough to go through.
Enjoy.
Oh, well.
Awaiting orders. Ready for orders. Confirmed. Holding.
Okay, they can't quite... If I jump to there...
Firing jump jet.
Go for that.
Tasking for an alpha front.
Boom. There we go. Okay, and the support lance is only 3 units. That's good. So that's basically the Valkyrie, the Skulker, and that's it. So now...
Commander.
Let's see if we
On
can
my
get
way.
another one out of the fight. Nope, we can't hit. So, there we go. It's worth a try. But it was not to be. Okay, moving up. Few missiles coming our way. We can survive a few missiles. And Valkyrie's moving. it's actually better equipped than... Oh, excellent. That's one of their vehicles down. It's better equipped than the Valkyrie we're facing as well, because it's got clan weaponry, so its LRM has no minimum range. Whereas if we get in close to that Valkyrie, it wouldn't be able to use its LRMs on us. Although, to be honest, I'd hope we'd be able to take it out before we got the chance to get close to it, to be fair. But that's going to be the
Taking
Skulker.
minimal damage.
Friendly fire moth has taken damage, but okay. So this time we need to reserve
For my opening.
with these guys because
Commander. Lifting off. Firing a full salvo. Inflicted some heavy damage.
there we go. There's another enemy vehicle down, so that's
Let's paint this map.
Move order received.
so it's got two ballistic. That's a bunch of damage
Yes,
to him.
Commander. Aye, aye.
So where can they go to get a shot? I can get a shot there, but that's a poor one. There's a better shot because it's
Moving
not
to position.
obstructed.
Firing on target.
No.
What the hell?
So Megas.
What do you need, Commander? On the way, nice and slow. Taking the shot, Commander. That target's having a real bad day.
Standing by.
On my way. Acknowledge.
So a bit of damage to that, but now
Receiving you.
these guys can get off. Jump. See if we can finish
Lifting
off
off.
the striker.
Confirmed.
And the answer is yes, we can. Might be considered overkill, the amount of damage we've done there, but there we go. There's another one down before we got to act this round, so counts as a win for us. Okay, a little bit of damage from us. Remember, we've got to repair the elementals now.
Yes, Commander. Will
They're
go.
not going to get in range, so they might as well brace now. damage the enemy wheeled scout. Every bit counts after all. That's the cyclone moving again. Oh, he didn't shoot, that's good.
Yep, yep.
Okay, we're not going to try a kick. We're going to move up there though.
Roger.
And basically shoot him at point blank range.
Oh, you're regretting your life choices.
He definitely felt that. That's good.
Standing by.
We can't get a line of sight shot on the target, so I think we want to go there. Because we could go down there, but I think that would leave us a bit open to being shot in the back by the cyclone. And
Roger that.
while we have just taken one
Commander?
ERPPC off the field, one lightweight PPC or light PPC off the field, he's still got another one, and we do have pretty light mechs.
Copy that.
So there's a definite case of we're quite squishy, shall we say. Okay, Cyclone's moving.
Losing lots of armor.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You've been hit by a light PPC, but good news is you've got the armor to withstand something like that.
Yes, Commander. Jumping.
If you jump there, you can shoot him
Firing with full power.
on the other side. Cost of machine gun ammo is so cheap, and you fire a whole bunch of shots. So, even in that sort of situation, you're not looking for criticals. You're looking for something like a head hit. Because if you get a head hit, then you've got a chance of wounding the enemy pilot.
Aye, aye.
Right, so you're going to have to wait for
Waiting for the right move.
Magus to move. Oops. Select
What do you
Magus,
need,
not move
Commander?
on to the next one. So if I move to there,
On the way, nice and slow.
point blank range,
Meet me.
now we should be in position to jump off and go boo with our battle armor. In fact, I think we're probably going to be close enough that we'll be able to swarm them. Which won't be good for the Valkyrie. Yes, the Valkyrie does have jump jet, so it is able to deal with... one way of dealing with battle armor is to try erratic maneuvers, and then a lot more effective if you jump as well, which obviously the Valkyrie can. But
Awaiting orders. Jump jet, engage. Firing a full salvo.
Yeah, tried to get the headshot, but didn't get any. But there you go.
Awaiting orders.
Didn't even get hit. Let's be honest. But now. Okay, we only got 51% chance of doing that.
Copy that.
Let's just go for the close
Firing
range.
a full salvo.
And the machine gun sounds go wild,
What do you need, Commander?
as they have a tendency to do.
On the way, nice and slow. Keep beating. That target's having a real bad day.
I'd say so. So he's just lost his gyro. He's probably lost his... Yeah, well, he's lost all his weaponry.
What's up, boss?
So yeah, he's having a bad day.
Here we go. On it.
Oh, we got through to structure.
Let's paint this map.
If we move to there, it gives us 5 evasion, which is better. And we still get the shoot him in the back. He's unsteady. Friendly fire moth. Didn't do any damage, but doesn't matter too much. We've got enough allies over there that I think they're going to deal with the
Receiving you.
vehicles easily enough. I will go for the primary target.
Lifting course. Firing all weapons.
Yeah, so we got through the armor on one of his legs now as well. That's good. Now we're going to have to repair our battle armor as well, we'll know after this, but I'll take that. It's doing its job. They got a kill. Took out one of the support vehicles. So yep, they're definitely pulling their weight. So, yeah. Set.
Receiving you.
So they're both gone. Let's move up there. Let's see if we can finish off the prime target. He's the more dangerous of the two because, well, he's still got weaponry for a start. The other guy, all he can do is death from above, which admittedly is nasty. But
Locked on.
missed with the tag, which is a shame. But taking out his upper leg. That's good.
Standing by. Roger that.
And on the same principle, the Wolfhound will go for him. And is now in range to use the pulses as well. That's
Targeting
good.
for an alpha strike.
Oh, we hit him in the head as well. There we go. So, Apex.
Commander. Affirmative.
You are chasing the Valkyrie.
Copy that. Waiting for orders.
You are chasing
Up high.
Cyclone. Basically, ooh, look at those hit chances. There we go.
Might be some good salvage there.
What do you need, Commander?
This could be nasty for the Valkyrie.
That's one more bad guy off the board.
Right. So let's see what state things are over here. There's a Skulker with it's lost about more than half its armour. There's a Wheeled Scout that's lost a little bit. And there's those four. Okay, I'm going to stop recording at this point because I predict these 4 allied units will be able to take out these 2 before I get there. And as expected, before I was able to get there, the allies wiped him out. But the advantage of it happening that way is I didn't pay for ammo, and I still get the salvage of what was what survived. So I think that counts as a win-win, doesn't it? At least it does in my book. So it's time to see what we get. So 69,000 payout after costs. No damage, no serious damage on our part. You know, a bit of armor damage on some of these guys. Lots of salvage options. Is there anything here that's saying, ooh, we really want? Basically, because we tend to run clan gear, I'm not. Ooh, Angel ECM though, that is better than the clan one because I think it's ECM of 5. Stealth armor is. Well, that's why the Cyclone was so hard to see. We've also got the option potentially of taking the Cyclone. So what's it got? It's got FC scan optics. That's useful because it's got night vision. Night vision is very useful. Gunnery support B, that's good. Vehicle probe attachment materials. There's a whole bunch of interesting things on this. So I think we do want to take that. Mainly to actually get the gear on it rather than anything else, but we'll take the Angel ECM. Take the standard fusion engine. Simply, oops. We'll take the standard fusion engine simply to sell, I think. Actually, we'll take the stealth armor to sell because that's a lot of. So that's 150. That's 300,000. That's 300,000. Okay, so those are worth taking. That's 250,000. Engine core. So engine cores are basically the best money, I think, over the stuff that's left. So that's what we're taking. We also got a piece of a striker and a basic cockpit. Well, we're selling the basic cockpit because that's of no use to us. We're going to sell the standard fusion engine. We're going to sell the stealth armor. It might be nice to keep it long term, but we're going to be keeping it for some time, and it's going to be costing us 1,000 C bills a month to keep it. And we stand a good chance of having that drop again. So. That's a reasonable bunch of stuff. So, the standard waffle from Yang whenever you get a new mech. Nope, we don't want them to do that because we want to, where possible, we want to upgrade as we go as well. So, there's a reason why I did this specifically, because if we go and look at this Cyclone, right, so that's all destroyed stuff, but we've got an IFF jammer, we've got patchwork materials, we've got the light PPC, we've got the gunnery support B and the FCS scan optics. Now that are both things we're going to want on one of our mechs. So all we're going to do here is strip equipment.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And then scrap it. So
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
now at the moment it's got an advanced tactical computer. I'm just wondering if we can take that off and put this FCS scan optics on there. No, we can't because these battle computers require a targeting computer to be installed. So, in fact, actually, if we look at this, yeah, it doesn't say target computer in its categories, but we want to put that on one of our mechs at least. But we will repair armor at least. We'll get +1 gunnery by putting that on as well. And gives it a little bit of ECM.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
So he's got a targeting computer as well, so we can't give him the that FCS.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So what about... he's got FCS standard clan. There we go.
On it.
But we're not finished yet, because we need to remember to go through our battle armor as well. Just repair the armor damage they've taken as well.
Shouldn't be too hard. Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Right, there we go. Everything is set up. We go to manage tasks. We move the missed links right down because we just don't care about the missed links being worked on. So we've got 3 days for the Wolfhound. So if you get the Fire Moth, the Arctic Cheetah and the Elemental at the same time, that's 3 days. And then we've got 2 days for the Adder Prime with another Elemental being done at the same time. That should be everything. Okay. Need to advance time again. So there we go. We've got all of our stuff repaired. Mistlink still requires 3 days of work, but we're not bothered about that. That's slowly getting finished. But we are in a good position to be looking at another mission. Which I think will probably be dual, but it's just... Actually, we don't need to save, because it automatically saves anyway. When as soon as we start it, it's got to save. So, but we do want to go to the barracks before we start it. Just again, quickly check.
Receiving you.
What do you need, Commander?
Yep, let's go.
Good to go. Orders?
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander?
Mech Warrior training complete.
I think we are going to try a duel with
Greetings, Commander.
the
Come on in.
Wolfhound. Looks like you can't use battle armor in duels because it's 20 to 100 tons. Battle armor is too light to be used in a duel, which is what that can't be used as a carrier message is, I think. So there we go. I'm just going to pause here so we don't have the long loading screen, and I'll see you shortly in the duel. Okay, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
In the standard duel arena. So,
Aye, aye. Confirmed.
it's Kit Fox, 5 energy, 1 ballistic. Okay. We're Yeah, 4 energy.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Not much hit there, but there we
What
go.
the hell?
Not too unexpected with the chances we saw. Okay, 30 damage. Not sure what that is.
Yes, Commander.
He's not. We know he's not got pulse laser because there was no
Moving out.
multiple shots. Ah, but that's far better hit chances now.
Giving him everything I've got.
So we damaged that arm.
Commander.
He's probably got a weapon on that arm, and we're shooting
Moving
from
to
the
position.
side. Is it the right side? No, it's the other side. Oh well. But our hit chances have gotten even better. He's going to have heat issues potentially. So he's got a flamer. Okay, he's got through to structure.
They're blowing through my armor.
Yeah, that's because he got to shoot twice, basically. But he's got heat issues and... Ooh.
Awaiting orders.
Right. What's the chance on a kick here? 69%. Kick from behind.
Affirmative.
Hit him, he's lost his evasion. He's definitely lost his evasion, given he's lost his leg as well. And he might well punch out now.
Standing by.
I could stand here and kick him, but I don't want to. For one simple reason, I stand a big chance, there's a good chance of totally taking out the mech. I want to get the leg if I can. So the leg's destroyed, and so's the torso, but...
Tango down.
Mission successful.
There might be something worth looting in the minimal wreckage. We shall find out. But it was a good, quick mission, that, and it gives us... Yeah, it's another one for the Hell's Horses, so it helps build our reputation with them. Made a reasonable profit on it. Got to repair a bit of damage, but that shouldn't be too bad. So, that's what we can pick up. We are... okay, so... I'm going to take the double heatsink, because that's the sort of thing that we need if we take damage. Because we're running light mechs, which means none of our engines are big enough to contain all 10 heatsinks. So if we take severe damage, we could have a situation where we've lost a heatsink that doesn't actually weigh and add to the weight of the mech at all, but we've got to have at least 10 heatsinks in a mech for it to be valid. So we need a stockpile of these to be able to guarantee we can repair our mechs. So what do we get? We got clown ferrofibrous, always useful. Heatsink, we've got the cockpit and the sensors. And we got a part of a kickfox. So we've got a quarter of a kickfox. Not sure if we've got any others, but there we go. That's something that's useful anyway. Now, the big thing with Omni-mechs, if you're trying to build a mech from parts, if you've not got 4 parts of exactly the right variant, normally you have to pay a bit of extra credits to sort of do the work to get everything to fit together to get a complete mech. However, that's one of the advantages of Omni-mechs. If you've got an Omni-mech, You don't have to pay if you're using parts from different variants. So, that Kit Fox part could actually be quite useful. So yeah, we've got one part of a Kit Fox. We've got one part of lots of things. That's the only thing we've got two parts of. Heavy wheeled APC, and to be honest, we're not going to be using one. Anyway, so, before we do anything else, we've got to go in here. We've got to repair everything. That's going to take 8 days. That's the one downside of using the Wolfhound over any of our other mechs. The Wolfhound is not a... It's not an Omni-mech, so it's... it takes more time to do any sort of modifications or repairs on it. It's that simple. What's the light PPC? 3 tons, 720, 30 damage. Okay, so it's almost twice the damage with a large laser. And it's longer range. Gonna keep that, I think.
Logged and noted.
Okay, so we got some repairs to done. I'm gonna get those done off camera. Or leave, yeah, basically we're gonna get all those repairs done, and we're gonna start on the next upgrade off camera before the next video. But we've got a couple of more missions done. The magicians are starting to come together. We're starting to get some equipment so we can do repairs on our mechs, and hopefully next time we'll be able to get more done. Catch you later.